Yeah, good evening, Kalyan garu. Can you hear me? My question is, like, how do you define caste? Is it based on birth or is it based on the duties one carries out? And is the society applying caste the way God Krishna envisioned it in Bhagavad Gita?
Caste is a tough subject. We have to be born into something. No? We don't have a choice. How we look, what height and what color, what ethnic background we are born. We don't have a choice. By the time we opened our eyes from our mother's womb, we're already born into something. But how to behave is gradually we get a choice. For me, it is whether we come from the feet of somebody, we come from the head of somebody. That's all. That's another discussion altogether. My approach is will all those discussions, are they giving me a solution to it, or is it making my life more harder?
What is the solution if there is any?
No, the topic should be, okay, if you want to understand caste, don't just decide it for the entire ecosystem or entire India. Think about the entire globe. You name it as caste or you name it something else, there are tribes, or occupational tribes rather, we can say. And as time progresses, things are bound to happen, things are bound to change. We have to evolve. I personally feel caste is an identity which we don't have a choice. But how to come out of it, or to what extent we have to negotiate and move ahead, it's purely our choice. I feel caste should not. I think our constitution has given enough chances for everybody. It gives chances for everybody. We have to come. Constantly, caste should not become a way to pick up a fight, to divide the nation. I think we should come out of it. That's what I feel. And second part is, there is so much to say about caste. I'm thinking whether to say it or not. I don't know whether it's the right time. But one time in future, somehow I'll say sometime in future. Caste has become a very touchy topic. And suddenly people will become an entirely different mindset altogether, including between friends. And ethnicity or region or religion or caste, they become very sensitive topics. And suddenly, any caste which is dividing you as a human, which is making your humanity is killing because of being eroded because of caste, I think you should be away from caste. I personally feel, I understand caste, but if it corrodes me, if it depletes me within, I want to be away from any caste system. As long as caste, if it is making, I think there are enough examples out there. We can come out of caste. Maybe sometimes, not that entirety of humanity evolves at the same time. I think individuals should emerge out strong. I think they should become role models. Caste should be a very minute part of your life, not the entirety of your life. To sum it up, I can say that. Not more than that.
You said come out of caste. What do you mean by come out of caste?
You don't make friendships out of caste. Just because he is your caste, don't try to. If I have to connect with somebody, caste should not be the priority. You have to like somebody for their character, you have to like for someone for their knowledge. But not because he belongs to some. Normally what happens is, if he says he's my caste, suddenly the trust quotient increases. I think we have to come out of it. Whether he's your caste or not, it is not about that. It is about he is the right person, he is a person of values, he's an individual, or he or she is a person of integrity. I think that's what you should measure. Don't take caste as a measurement to judge, for both good and bad. That's what I look at.
మీరు చూస్తే యూ కెన్ గో త్రూ ద 7 ప్రిన్సిపల్స్ ఆఫ్ జనసేన. సో ఫస్ట్ ప్రిన్సిపల్ ఈజ్ కులాలను కలిపే ఆలోచన విధానం. సో దట్స్ ద ఫస్ట్ థాట్ ప్రాసెస్. అండ్ నాకు కళ్యాణ్ గారి థాట్ ఆన్ కాస్ట్ ఇదంతా ఎలా పరిచయం అంటే, శ్రీపతి రాముడు సార్, హైదరాబాద్ సెంట్రల్ యూనివర్సిటీ ప్రొఫెసర్. సో హీ టాట్ ఫర్ అస్ సార్. కాబట్టి ఆయన హీ వాజ్ ది వన్ హూ ఇంట్రొడ్యూస్డ్ మీ టు యూ.
హీ వాజ్ యువర్ ప్రొఫెసర్. హీ ఈజ్ యువర్ ప్రొఫెసర్.
yes sir. సో అలా తెలుసు అన్నమాట. హీ సెడ్ దట్
ఈవెన్ నౌ ఆర్ బిఫోర్ 2000. Okay.
He was the one who said ki you read a lot about Ambedkar, so you understand the social issues well. So idantha cheptunnaru sir okkasari.
Caste should not be, somehow I feel we have to kulalni teeseyalem, because there are very strong cultural identities. For example, why you talk about caste, one issue I want to tell you. One of my friend is, he belongs to one particular Vishwakarma community. Each caste, I don't know about thing, because they has an area of expertise. If there is some kind of who carves temples and all, who carves idols, in their DNA they have some ability than rest of the caste. So, for the example, community of Vishwakarmas, I think they are capable, I don't know, something with the sketching, painting and shaping, construction of temples, carving idols. I think inherently it comes to them. It is there in their DNA. I think sometimes carving temples only this particular Vishwakarma community will excel. Unlike Japan, we didn't do much, not every individual should come. I think we have to explore that. To caste we cannot annihilate caste. That's the reason why I said caste, unification of caste is needed. Aikyata, you can never annihilate castes in India. Or no matter anywhere in the world, you cannot annihilate your cultural identity. Even if it is, either if you go to Africa, you become some tribes, or maybe it's vice versa, something in each country. Rather, I look at caste as how do we cooperate with each other, how do we complement each other. And in that way only you can annihilate caste, not by fighting with you, not by degrading you, not by making superiority. I think that doesn't work. I think in that way I try to, that's how I look at the caste equation.